Kia ora koutou. Hello everyone from Cornwall Park in Auckland. The second of this double header about to get underway in the New Zealand Rugby League Premiership. This time the men's. It's week 3 action in the 2024 competition. And now we've got Auckland taking on Waikato. Adam Blair joins me in commentary.
Kia ora, Bevan. It's great to be here. And it's a beautiful day in Tamaki Waikato as well, in Cornwall Park. A great rugby league ground and traditional rugby league ground, and a great game. Can't wait for this one.
Yes, indeed. It's been an entertaining competition so far. This is highlights from last weekend's game. Auckland currently undefeated. They are 2-0. A good victory against Bay of Plenty last weekend. Adam.
Great victory. Bit of a shambles when it comes to the weather down in Puketewhero, but the Auckland team managed to get the job done. Thought Bay of Plenty stayed strong with them, hung in there tough in the first half, but the class and the experience from the Auckland team come away in the end, and some great tries, scored some great skill under trying conditions as well.
Yes, indeed. Auckland, as I say, went 2-0, and Waikato, well, they went down to Akarana last weekend, and they are currently still looking for their first win of the season. A few entertaining tries from them, but they still lost this game by 34 points to 10, and this game was the week before against Otago, a very good Otago outfit, and Otago won that game also against Waikato. So Waikato are currently 0-2. The likelihood of them making the final now are very slim. They need to start winning today, and they also need to rely on other results to go their way if they want any chance of making the final. As we have a look at the results so far of the weekend in the New Zealand Rugby League Premiership, there you have it in the men's. Counties beat Akarana 36 points to 32. Bay of Plenty over Otago 38 points to 30. Akarana and the women's beat Counties Manukau 22 points to 18. Wellington over Waikato 24-18. And we just saw earlier on Auckland thrash Canterbury 36 points to 4. As we look at the points table as well, Counties on top in the men's, undefeated so far. Auckland looking to go undefeated as well today. And there's the rest. Otago, Akarana, Bay of Plenty and Waikato make up the Premiership. Let's have a look at the Auckland starting lineup. Nansen, Fingota, Piliu, White, Leo Sevi, Tavita, Inioka make up the back line. Suli, Collins, Kahuhemu, Vai, Smith, Tupou, and Vako Takakala making up the starting team. Tusa Lafaele, their head coach. We caught up with their camp earlier.
We're joined here by Auckland Vulcans, Tusa Lafaele. Tusa, it's a beautiful day for footy. How's your prep been?
Yeah, it is a beautiful day, and the rain's kept away. So our prep for the week, it's been really good. Just unfortunately, we had some injuries and we had to pull some players in, but the players that we've pulled in, we're excited for them.
Some new combinations, talk us through them.
New combinations from last week, but they were there in the first half. So Cartier's back, and then we've got Dylan. So that'll be a new combination in our halves. But like I said, exciting for them, for both of them.
What are you expecting from Waikato?
Waikato, like every year we'll play them. They're a strong team. Their mana, their culture, what they have in Waikato, and the belief. If you give them a sniff, they'll take it, and it'll be a tough game. But we're prepared well, and we're ready. So.
All the best for a good game today.
Yeah, it'll be a tough one. So we're focusing on our tantalising attack and our tantalising defence and our tantalising effort on effort. Thank you.
So the thoughts of the Auckland camp as we have a look now at the Waikato starting lineup. Taitoko, Flood, Karena, Taiulu, Machu, Sullivan and Reihana make up the backs. Gudgeon, Grace the captain, Kennedy, Raihi, Penny Gestro and Rangi make up the starting 13. Harley Raihi, the head coach of this Waikato side. We caught up with their camp earlier also.
We're joined by Waikato's Harley Raihi. Harley, you travelled up to Tamaki today to take on a strong Vulcans team. How are you feeling?
Yeah, preparation's been okay. We're under no doubt that it's going to be a tough game out there against the Vulcans team. but the boys have prepared as best they can this week for this encounter.
What's the plan to put Waikato on top?
Oh, the big focus around the campaign is all the little effort areas. Looking back to the Otago game in round one, our boys were definitely disappointed they didn't perform to their potential. We came back to training after that game and highlighted the areas that we needed to be better in. And last week there was a huge improvement against the other Auckland team. And we've gone back to training this week to touch on a few other areas that we need to be better in, and hopefully the boys are able to show that out there on the field today.
Conditions perfect for today. We saw an entertaining game of rugby league earlier with the women, and now we're going to see another one again. Conditions, as I say, absolutely perfect. It's t-shirt weather out there today in Tamaki Makaurau, and the sun is shining and summer is getting closer. Teams are out on the park, and we're set to go. Auckland looking to stay undefeated. Waikato playing for their season hopes. Even though they are slim, they're still alive, only just. Auckland to kick off to Waikato, right to left as we can see it. Here we go. So we're underway. Waikato will have first touch as they struggle to control the ball. Now they run it up and take the first hit up. Waikato through Kennedy. Now they go to the right, Waikato. Auckland, as I say, undefeated so far this season, 2-0. Last year's champions. Waikato go through the hands. There it is for Penny Gestro. Playing the ball. Now driving it up as Rangi. Grace, the captain, playing dummy half, got the pass on again. Waikato making inroads up the park. Now Grace got it on to Reihana, who puts boot to ball. Nice high kick. Auckland under a bit of pressure early. They've done well, and they'll take it to ground through Nansen. Auckland again. Playing dummy half, Iorka got it on. Auckland driven back by this aggressive Waikato defence. Playing the ball, Leo Sevi. Auckland keeping this alive here. Nansen again. Just short of the halfway for Auckland. Now to the left they go. Bako, Takakala. Up inside the Waikato half. Now they go the short side again. Nice double pump and nice quick hands from Auckland. Testing Waikato down that right edge. Forward past the call though.
I was about to say, Bevan, both teams started really well. Waikato got down there and got to the end of their sets and put a nice kick in and competed. Auckland got down, got past halfway, and then just this little pass there, just a forward pass onto Pilu, and Pilu onto the winger. Unfortunately, that's a forward pass from Pilu.
Waikato had a solid first set. Now the scrum from them. Grace from the back of the scrum. Reihana moves it on, running hard. Karena for Waikato. Of course, lost to Otago in a very entertaining game of rugby league 2 weeks ago in the opening game to the campaign. A slight mistake from Waikato and a little bit heated up early between the two teams.
Yeah, Dylan Tavita getting amongst it. I've watched him over some of the Fox this year as well, and loves getting in the face of the opposition, causing them to get a bit disruptive around the ruck, and then just a poor pass from the Waikato there and knock on, giving the Vulcans an opportunity here to attack the try line of the Waikato team. And yeah, shouldn't be seeing too many drop balls today, but that's the first one for the day, and look at him go.
Tavita feeds the scrum, Auckland. Here's Ioka coming across. Now, Piliu still going. Piliu, the number 3 for Auckland today. Now Ioka again, got it on. Running hard for Auckland this time. Whakotaka Kala. Auckland on the front foot at the moment. Short ball. Asking questions of this Waikato defence. Up inside the attacking zone they come. Now they go the right-hand side. Nice quick hands. Auckland hold on to it and they score the first try. Under the sticks. Good start for Auckland.
Just a couple of big power runners there from the Vulcans team. I think any time you get the Vulcans inside the half of the opposition, they're going to threaten you every time they carry the ball. And you can just see with some of the movement here of these big boys carrying the ball. And the tip-on, I think it was Vai with the tip-on. One of the other middle players here. Good quick play the ball. Here he is here. Vai plays nice and short here to Smith. He's a quality player as well and was great last weekend for the Vulcans. And there, everyone just running a nice line here. Good little support play by Vai there with a nice pass. Those things, that's some skill, and I love seeing front rowers back themselves and get a ball and pass the ball like that. So great try there from the Vulcans. Great start.
Fine Vako Takakala with the first try for Auckland. A good start from them. And now, extra 2-point attempt. Thank you for your company here on Sky Sport. Waikato playing for their season hopes. They lose here, they will have no hope of making the grand final. Auckland conversion is good. 6-0 the score, 5 minutes gone. Auckland in front.
Can you just... I just saw the front row kicking the goal. For Paddy Vai kicking goals, awesome to see front rowers. They can do everything. He just threw a cutout ball to the other front rower, and then he takes the shot at goal and gets it over to it. Look at him walking back. He's much better sitting in a lock position now. Same, front row, lock. Pretty similar, play the same job, but what a kick from the front row. How good.
Waikato kick off through Reihana. Auckland from deep inside their own half again. Here's the try scorer. Vako Takakala nearly getting through the other side of the defence. Ioka moves it on now. Auckland trying to power their way through. Here it is for Smith. Auckland already making big meters. Now driving it up further forward. Suli pumping the legs. Powerful run from the big prop. Auckland back inside the Waikato half they go again. Now quick ball out to the left. And a real good chance here for Auckland. They're racing away here. They must score. No, decides not to give the pass. White, short. Waikato, though, still under the pump. Tavita gets it out. Auckland with numbers to burn here. Ioka moving it wide, left to right, down to the right wing. And Auckland will score in the corner. An easy try in the end. They are on fire at the moment. Fingota scores for Auckland.
Yeah, great skill here from the Auckland boys, and I think this is going to be the blueprint of the day. They'll send their big middles up the middle of the park and create momentum through their power runs and their strong carries, and then on the wing, try and score something. But look at this run. Sulit, strong, beats one, beats two. They try and bring that in. His pants falls down, he falls over, gets up, and they get this ball out wide. Nice little shape here, playing at the back. Vai Tavita to White. I think in White here, all you have to do is square up that guy and pass the ball. He decided to dummy go himself, but still executed that way. Tavita off the ground. Nice skill again. Vai gets this ball here. Nice cutout pass to the men that they need to. Pilu. And then nice try in the corner. And this is going to be the blueprint, I think, Bevan. That's what I just said for the Aucklanders today.
Well, so far, so good for the home team. Pinu Fingota crossed over for Auckland. And if they're looking to stay undefeated, Auckland, they've started in style. Vai again, lining up the extra two. Push this time at him.
The big fella is going to say he can do everything if he got that one over, but damn, there's a bit of breeze out there as well, Bevan. So, you know, next time he gets in that position, he'll hit it a little bit to the right-hand side of the post. But it was a bit like me last week. I was speaking about these kickers. Never kicked the ball properly in my life, so I shouldn't be even talking about players or even front rowers kicking goals. But, man, he can do everything, Vai. Ball playing and kicking goals.
So Waikato under the pump early. Reihana kicks off again. Auckland looking to return once more. Running it back. Auckland. Now Ioka throws the dummy in from dummy half. Aggressive defence on him from Raihi. Ball still there though for Auckland. Now they go to the left. Here's the big try scorer from before. Vakau Takakala. Now they quickly go to the left again. Vai. Stepping away. Auckland back inside that Waikato half again. This is good meters once more. Now Tavita out the back door. Nice quick hands again. White stepping away once more. Got the pass on Auckland. Chip and chase. Waikato will field it deep inside their own territory. And a goal line dropout coming up for Waikato. Auckland will put them back under the pump.
You know, as a coach, when you coach a team after they score points, you just want them to get to the end of the set. But this is a 100-metre set off the kickoff. White this time doesn't dummy go himself, finds his winger here. And your kick is only good as your chase. But, man, another great set from the Vulcans, using their power runners. Waikato are trying to get in their bodies in front. They're trying as hard, but they're creating momentum with their runs. Here we go. Short little kickoff. No.
Auckland will return it, and they're going to go back on the attack very shortly. Vakau Takakala takes it in. Now it's there for Collins. Kamuhemu got the pass on again. Auckland inside the attacking zone now. Now stepping away is Vai. Collins, Kamuhemu getting it out now to Vita in the first receiver. Going wide, it sets up easy. And White will score for Auckland. Try number 3.
Yeah, they'll keep playing a lot of that shape, and Bev, this weather is perfect for the Vulcans team with their power runners and then some of their skill on the outside of playing off Tavita. Look at this, White, he was a standout last week. I think he scored 3 tries, but just a nice ball from Dylan Tavita to get into the strike man out wide. I think he played back row last week, so he scored 3 tries, and today he's in the centres, made up for it. I thought that pass could have got intercepted, but on the back of Vakau Takakala's run after short dropout, or the dropout, they put himself in a position, and Matthew White is the recipient of a nice pass from Tavita.
We'll try number 3 now for Auckland. They're beating the clock at the moment. Vai will line up the extra 2-point attempt. Auckland going strong at the moment. Better looking kick. Not bad. 2 points are there.
Silky kick. Here I am doubting his skills, but look at this nice try here. Great skills to Dylan Tavita. Nice long ball, could have been intercepted, but hits the target, and Matthew White scores a nice try, and one of his most easy ones today for sure.
We'll get as much as we can now.
Waikato kick off again through Reihana. Auckland will return once more. Vakau Takakala. First touch again. Drives it up. Collins Kamuhemu got it on. Now Auckland charging further forward. Collins Kamuhemu. Now Suli. Already had one massive barnstorming run in this match. Up to the halfway, Auckland. Collins Kamuhemu has a dab from dummy half himself. Auckland again, effective meters on the front foot. Ioka coming across again now to Vita. Throws the dummy, nearly gets to the other side. Then a ball out the back door. This is magic rugby league. Auckland will score again. White dots down for a second.
Well, I'll tell you what, we spoke about it earlier about this beautiful weather here in Auckland, and it's fallen into the hands of the Vulcans boys. And look at this skill here. Dylan Tavita, this time he's normally passing the ball. He's had to go himself, but to execute this little flick pass in the middle, to Paul, bounce pass gets him every time, the old bounce pass. And White, I said the last try was an easy try. This one is much more going to be the easiest try of the day for White. And again, you have to put yourself in those positions. It's 20-0, and geez, it's going to be a long day for the Waikato team on the back of some of those carries of the Vulcans boys. They go Vaka Takakala to take those first hit-ups to Smith, to Sully, and then they get the ball into Dylan Tavita's hands, and they play short at the back, and the options are all there for the Vulcans. So they're going to be in for a long afternoon here, the Waikato boys, if they allow these boys to run.
Well, if you're an Auckland fan, you'll be loving this. At the moment, your team is on fire against a struggling Waikato side. Looking to stay undefeated, Auckland, at the moment. They're doing it in style. As Vai looks for the extra 2. And it's good. 22 points to 0. Auckland beating the clock at the moment.
Look at this nice skill here again. Dylan Tavita, dummy. Everyone shot up on it. And this little flick pass, just the awareness to hear the support run on the inside to Paul and find him. And then great executed. I'm not going to say actually great executed pass, because it did hit the ground, but the bounce landed straight into White's hand, and another great try.
Waikato kick off again. Auckland will bring it back from the back fence once more, winding up and taking on the Waikato defence once more. Auckland. Big run from Suli. Now they move it quickly. Vai pumping the legs. Auckland already making effective meters. Waikato under pressure in defence. Collins Kamuhemu now coming across, ball on the inside from Tavita. Auckland make it up to the halfway. Last year's champions, Auckland. Collins Kamuhemu now charging further forward, this time Smith. Collins Kamuhemu. Now Vai, Ioka, ball on the inside. Whakotakakala, wrestling still going, hard to put away, pumping the legs still. Auckland effective with their set once more. Collins Kamuhemu hits the short side, Ioka. Looking left and right, got the ball out. Auckland getting closer to the line, trying to punch their way through this time. Beliu, and a turnover for Waikato. Tackle count was over, so they look to reply, but this aggressive Auckland defence not giving Waikato a break at the moment.
They've done well, Waikato, just to stay in that set and not give away another try off a kickoff. But here comes the Vulcans boys getting stuck into this Waikato team. I think they've only made a couple of meters, or might even be minus here, but they're going to have to roll their sleeves up here, the Waikato boys.
Important to get this set out of the way. Now Waikato drive it up through flood. Auckland's defence is swarming and aggressive. Not willing to give Waikato any extra metres as Rangi drives it up. Now back it goes for Reihana, who clears. Into the set, Auckland bringing it back again. Here it is for Leosevi. Now a quick go from Nansen from dummy half, got the pass on to White. Up inside the Waikato half they come, Auckland. Nansen again at dummy half, got the pass on this time to Fingota. Scored that try in the right-hand corner earlier on, Auckland. Back in the zone they want to be. Tavita coming across, throws the dummy again, nearly got through. Got the pass away to the wrong bloke. Waikato have possession and they'll survive.
Here, Dylan Tavita seen a bit of a space there again and tried to dummy and go. Boys went past him on the Waikato on the outside. Went out to try and shut down the plate. Dylan Tavita looks for that flick pass again, or the pass on the outside and straight to the Waikato team. And again, they save themselves another try, and they stay working hard here. The Waikato boys got to get themselves in a better position. This might be, unfortunately, Bevan, it's a knock on.
Mistake from Waikato. Taiulu knocking on, a slight knock on here. He wasn't too happy with the referee though, Taiulu. Claiming it might have been a strip.
Definitely be a lot of fatigue, and some of the Waikato boys have been tackling most of this first half, or most of the first part of this first half, and if they can hold this Auckland team out, they might be able to build some confidence on the back of this defensive set. But I'm going to say it now, Bevan, I think the Auckland team are going to have too much skill and too much class and score in the corner.
Here you go, Auckland. Tavita coming across again, drawing in the defence. Auckland looking very good here. Leo Sevi stepping back in towards the traffic. Auckland 10 metres out from the Waikato line again. Nansen and a dummy half now. White taking on the Waikato defence, and he crashes over for his third. Is he? Yes. A hat-trick.
Yeah, tough for the Waikato team here. Obviously on the back of a lost ball, or loose ball, sorry. And the Auckland team get themselves in the position off a scrum, but this is just a one-out carry. This should be stopped here from the Waikato boys. Just little right foot on the 21 there, and then just using his hands rather than getting into the tackle, stepping in with your shoulders. And White, he's a strong carrier when he gets close to the line, and can find a try line as well. And that's his third try for the day, and there'll be plenty more to come, I think.
Hat-trick already for White. And so Auckland moved to 26 points. At the halfway point of this first half. Auckland currently the masters of their own destiny in this competition, and they're going strong. Of course, beating Bay of Plenty last weekend, 42-24. They beat Akarana in round one convincingly as well. And now Vai lining up the extra two. 19 minutes to go before half time, and it is 28 points to 0.
It's good to see the boys smiling out there as well, but still staying focused. You hear Matthew White there just say next job. Okay, when things are going well, you can get comfortable, but you always got to make sure that you switch on when the ball's coming and stay focused on the job ahead. And the easy call is next job. What does that look like? What's the detail in the next job? And get that done next. And I'm guessing when you say next job, it's get it to those big middles, run the ball down the field, and get to a kick.
Kicker from Waikato. Auckland. Bring it back from the kickoff again. Suli again. Wrestling. Hard to put away. Waikato desperate to just try to slow down the play just slightly. Auckland want to hurry it up a little bit. Now Vai short ball for Tavita. And here's a penalty.
Yeah, not what you want to do when you're playing against this Vulcans team with the momentum that they can create off some of their carries. I think it was early, they tried to slow them, to play the ball on the first kickoff and got away with it, and then gave away a penalty here. Now you got the Vulcans attacking your line, and you're going to have to defend up here. It's only 22 minutes gone in the first half, and they're under the pump, and they have been under the pump for all that time as well.
Auckland going to charge it further forward through Filippo, bringing some impact off the bench for Auckland. Armour Campbell got it on. Auckland driving further forward. Up in the attacking zone again. Armour Campbell off the bench now, looking left and right. Comes the right Auckland. Ioka throws the dummy, looking to get through himself. Wrapped up by Waikato. Auckland though in hot attack. Campbell Harmer, ball on the inside. Here's a try possibly. Waikato do good to hold up.
Great work around from the markers there and A defenders up against a strong runner here to get their bodies in front and get that nice little show, drop them back under. That's Nelson Asafa Solomon. I like those tries. Anytime you get them close to the line, here they go now.
Here's Vai through the hands to Vita, stepping, got the pass away. Money ball for Auckland, and they do dot down.
Yeah, they look good when they're running shape, Bevan. Off Dylan to Vida. Vai's been their link between the middle, great feet, and just great support running from the back rower. You got a big carrier with Vai running with the ball in two hands and ball playing. He can either ball play and play at the back, play short, or even go himself. He's a big body, so you have to commit and put your body in front of him, otherwise he'll run through you. But his other options are, and what he's been using mostly today, is playing at the back and giving it to some of those faster guys out wide. To Vida, who's having a bit of a field day with some of the work that he's doing in his back rowers. To Paul, nice little try there, and just support running for a nice little pass from Tavita.
Auckland are putting on a clinic at the moment. We are being entertained this afternoon. Now the extra two for this Vulcans side. Vai has been pretty reliable with the boot this afternoon, and this should be a standard kick for him. $34 points to nil. 15 minutes to go before half-time. Auckland dominating at the moment.
Their wingers being up on you something. Outside your hip. I don't know why. Look how they kick off still. Yeah.
Might spread it here. I reckon you can just trying to get some of those comms there. You can hear in the microphones that are around the field. They're saying a lot of the players are jamming here in the left end. You can have a look where their winger or their centre sitting at there. Might be a little spread going on there. No, going to go straight into the teeth for them.
Here's Filippo with his first hit up for Auckland. Now Harmer Campbell got the pass on. There it is for Smith. Harmer Campbell again. To the left they go Vai. Wide path for Tupou, who's knocked it on. And Waikato catch a break. They'll have a scrum.
Yeah, not unfortunately, therefore, Tupou, the timing or the pass wasn't on the money. Trying to run into some tough lines, and those lines that back rows run, those underlines there, the courage lines they call them in the game of rugby league. Watch this here, Vai is ball playing. He likes to play short, but he's just gone straight across the face. The thought was there. I guess a real simple one, Bev, is have your hands up and give him a target to pass to. That's the detail.
Waikato with a rare opportunity inside the Auckland half. Running hard for Waikato was Sullivan. Up inside the attacking zone they go. They need to be the next to score if they want any hope of winning this game. There it is for Dennis. Now Sote moves it on. Here's the big front rower in Moala, the veteran. 15 metres out from the Auckland line. Waikato desperate to score here. Rangi going wide now. Double pumping and having a go is Sullivan again. Wrapped up by Whakautakakala. Waikato still have it. Here's Sote. Rangi in the first receiver. Having a step and a go. Got the pass on to Sote. Keeping us alive here, Waikato. Looking dangerous all of a sudden. Now Sote. Awkward pass. It sits up for Reihana. What's he going to do? He drops in the stabbing grubber kick. Auckland have it. Tavita saves the day. Oh, still going Tavita. And finally he'll take it to ground. Not a bad return in the end. And Auckland out of trouble as the referee double blows.
Yeah, I think it was just a bit of an elbow to the throat of one of the Waikato players who's left back down on the ground near the post. I think it was still in Tavita. Gets this ball here, and as he comes back on, we come back to this replay here, as he catches it here, watch his elbow and raise of his arm straight to the throat. There it is, and that's why he's staying on the ground. That's not a good look for the game of rugby league, but hey, it's a tough sport. tough game, and look at him. He's a bit of an aggressive fella. You wouldn't want to stand in front of him. Yeah, he's especially had some time on the sidelines as well throughout his time playing in the local competition. The thing when you look at this Waikato team, anytime they get a chance, and this is much their first time they've had inside the 20 metre line, I think the thing for them is to try and break up the defence by offloading, and we've seen a couple of times here where they offload the ball and they pass the ball here and they just broke up the defensive line of the Vulcans team. So don't know what they're going to do here. Yeah, definitely worth 10 minutes, and I think those things there, if we have a look at this replay here, everything's well here. He's talking about bumpers, but it's the angle of the elbow that he's got it wrong. If you have it straight north-south rather than, what is it, east-west or west, you know what I mean, then you get away with things like that, but that's straight to the throat, and unfortunately, the ref only has one decision there, is to put him in the sideline for a bit of a rest. But yeah, Waikato get another opportunity here, and the way I said earlier is to try and just get some offloads here and just break up the defence of the Auckland team.
Waikato, real good opportunity here. Here's Moala, winding up the veteran. 5 metres away from the Auckland line. Now Soti plays dummy half, moves it out. Now Rangi, back in towards the traffic. Waikato still on the attack. Auckland defence solid at the moment. Soti going wide again now. Sullivan, Raihi, nowhere to go. Got the offload away though. They keep this alive. Taitoko going wide. Now Flood. Auckland defence doing well, considering they're down to only 12 men at the moment. Now Soti, ball on the inside for Raihi. Back towards that left edge. Auckland defence holding nicely at the moment. Waikato, Soti, Sullivan. Now flat ball again, this is Dennis. Dennis running hard. Soti having a dab himself. Wrestling, held up. And a turnover as well.
Yeah, tough set there for the Waikato team. The Vulcans turned up for each other. We did see an offload, gave them an opportunity out wide. Let's see what the Vulcans can do coming off their try line when the Waikato boys have got a little bit of energy and a bit of intent about what they're doing.
Now Auckland at the right-hand side. There it is for Fingota. They've done well in defence, Auckland. Now, Harmer Campbell has a dab from dummy half and makes some handy metres. Got the offload away as well to Nansen. Nansen still going, putting in the footwork as well. Left and right, making the Waikato defence guess and make some very good metres up to the 30-metre line. Auckland on hot attack again. Harmer Campbell once more as he taken high. Referee says nothing. Vako Takakala will play dummy half. Auckland go to the right. Now a stabbing grubber kick from Iorka. Waikato fielded.
He could have seen him pass the ball out wide to Pilu and give him an opportunity. There was a bit of space in behind it, that's why he put a kick in, but I thought if they go through their hands there, let William Pilu use his skill and feet. But I tell you what, Harmer Campbell come on last week and made a difference straight away, and then you see the difference as soon as he gets on. His running game in behind the ruck, his speed is key for this Vulcans team to kick on. He is quality, he is a quality player as well.
Now, Karena for Waikato. Waikato just cleaning things up, under a bit of pressure, but they've done well. And they've done well also to diffuse this onslaught that Auckland's been giving them in the first 20 minutes. Now Soti hits the short side. There it is for Waikato's Taulu. And it was the last. A little bit of miscommunication, so Auckland will play the ball.
Just found the wrong person on the last play there. You don't want to be finding front rowers out wide. You want to get to your kick. They've built some pressure on this Vulcans team now. It's been relieved of like you said, Bevan, a miscommunication, not knowing what the tackle count was.
Here's Fingota, Ioki. It's the short side, Auckland. Now, Harmer Campbell, Filippo stepping. Makes it up to the attacking zone, Auckland, to put Waikato under the pump again. Harmer Campbell gets it on for Ioka. Now Tupou. Tupou still going. Powering close to the line, Waikato. Desperate to hold him up, Auckland. 1 metre out from the Waikato line again, Harmer Campbell. Gets it to the left. Now Nansen stepping and scoring.
Yeah, great try there from Nansen. He started it all back up on their goal line. Harmer Campbell himself ran through the middle of the park using his footwork. Bit of a miscommunication from the Waikato team and hand over the ball inside the 50 there. But some nice skill here for the Vulcans team. Getting it to Tupou with his feet. Nice little bump off here using his ability to get over. Could have gone and may have got the try. No, he gets held up. Good defence here, but nice block shape there from White. Puts Nansen into the space, and they score another try.
Andrew Nansen dotting down for Auckland. It's try number 7 now for the home team. Half-time approaches slowly. 5 minutes to go before the break. Auckland in total control.
Smith to take a kick. Vaivai is on the sideline. Must be getting a bit of rest here. See what's he got. Oh, bring Vaivai back on, I reckon. Great little try here. White, like I said earlier, ran some nice, really good lines here. Nansen, he's been hard to handle when he gets himself into some space, and behind that ruck, there's been quality at the back, catching some of the balls. Hasn't had many opportunities from deep in his own half because of how well they defended. Get him into some attacking positions, and that's what he can do. And another great try from the Vulcans. Keep an eye on him coming close to the line again.
Well, 38 points to 0. Auckland putting on an entertaining clinic at the moment. You are being entertained to some rugby league this afternoon here on Sky Sport as Auckland bring the ball back again. Filippo winds up. Moala took him. Auckland, here's Harmer Campbell. Short ball now for Auckland as they drive themselves up further. This is Tempest. Harmer Campbell, Tupou. Hard and straight for Auckland. Just short of the halfway, Harmer Campbell again. Now coming across and running hard as Smith, and he's wrestling and he's hard to put away. Waikato struggling with him. Auckland on the front foot again. Here's Harmer Campbell from dummy half. Making some handy meters once more. He's a danger. As Adam alluded to, now they hit the short side. Ioka, short ball for Vakotakakala over the top. Auckland should score, and they do in the corner. Piliu scores.
See, that was smooth from the Vulcans boys. Just a real good kickoff set after points. Get it to your strike front rowers. Create meters through the middle of the park. Smith with his footwork, his size, his strength, his bump, and his skill here. As you see him here carry this ball. Look at him go. Show wonder. Has someone running nice and straight. Pushes 2, 3. Moala tries to hold him down. But this is a nice little finish here. Straight to where it needs to get to. Runs a nice little short ball. But the option to go over the top, and Pilu is the recipient of a nice executed finish. And William Pilu, I've seen him kick some balls through some of the Warriors stuff this year. Jesse Flegg, I think he played SG Ball 2023. He's got some big expectations and some high hopes on hopefully, you know, running into a professional career. It'll be good to see how he goes here, this kick. Oh, nails it with their wind, how good. It's great to see good kickers hit the balls and understand when it's a windy day where to kick it. But nice finish to that try.
44 points to 0 now, 2 minutes to go before half-time. There's another look at that try again. Vako Takakala has been busy today. He's had a wonderful game so far. And Piliu gets a try for himself.
Where's the money, bro?
All smiles on the sideline. Coach Tussa. Boys all excited. It's also nice when the sun's out, to be honest, Bevan, especially here in Tamaki.
Now Auckland. Kick off again through Reihana. Ioka. Here's Filippo again. Bringing it back from the kickoff. It has been an entertaining display from Auckland so far. Interesting to see how Waikato respond in the second half. Now Tempest plays the ball. Here's Tupou in a first receiver, busting his way up further forward. Still just short of that halfway out. Harmer Campbell. Here it is for Smith, moving it on Ioka. Now Nansen, straightening up Nansen, hard to put away. And it looks to be a penalty for Waikato.
Bit of obstruction there. Those back rows running those lines, or even the front row out there. You've got to make sure you either go through the line or pull up short, and you can't really be running behind. So unfortunate there. It's opportunity again here for Waikato to see what they can do attacking this Vulcans line now.
One last chance before half-time into the final minute of this first half. Here's Dennis for Waikato. Auckland trying to swarm on him. Here it is for Soti. It'll be a slow play of the ball. Now Rangi Moala taking on this Auckland defence. Waikato looking for something to get out of this first half. It has been all Auckland. Now Soti hitting the short side for Rangi. Now Sullivan, short ball for Raihi. Auckland defence holding. Half-time siren about to go any moment now. Here's Flood moving it on now. Reihana. As Tai Toko drops in the stabbing grubber kick. Auckland fielded. Now White plays the ball. Auckland looking to play up the set. Wind down the clock. Leo Sevi. Now Tavita back on the park from that yellow card before. Auckland have done well to play with only 12 men. Now Tempest. Bumping runner. The number 21. Now Harmer Campbell. Aoki moving on again. Now running hard as Voko Takakala. Up over the halfway. Looking for the offload. Takes it to ground. Auckland will play the ball. Eventually, Harmer Campbell looking for a run at dummy half. Decides to take it and they got the offload away. Vako Takakala. Through the dummy then. Aoka going wide. Chance here now. Tavita stepping. Going. Got the pass away. Here it is for White. Here it is for Leo Sevi. And he scores in the corner. Another one for Auckland.
Some great skill executed here. And just going back to that last pass, thought White could have either gone himself there and scored over. But hey, what's another try to the 3 tries you already have? Here he goes here. Nice play here. Spoke about him. Vako Takakala with his carries. He wasn't even tackled here or held. Gets up, plays the ball. But again, executed, come down the short side. He's back in the play here. Looks up, straight to your halves. That's where you want to get the ball. And then Dylan Tavita, who's back on the field here. Dummies goes himself. Nice little shape. And then that little flick pass off to White. And then a nice try in the corner for the Vulcans team to finish off that first half.
Auckland. There's the halftime siren. This kick will be the final play of the first half. Can Auckland crack 50 going into the break? Tough kick for Tupou. Everyone's having a turn at kicking today. Let's see how he goes on the sideline.
I've got some boots in the car.
Tupou, his kick is missed. That'll be half-time here at Cornwall Park. In Auckland, 48 points to 0 the score. Auckland lead Waikato at half-time. Welcome back to Caudle Park at Auckland. It's Auckland leading Waikato at halftime, 48 points to 0. They are putting on an entertaining display under the sun here in Auckland. It has been a dominant display, and here are the highlights of the first half. And Auckland crashed over for their first try only a few moments into the game. Vakau Takakala dotting down first at him.
Yeah, some great ball playing skill from Vai and through their big middles as well, and their carries. Suli's been good. And every time they've carried the ball, they've asked questions. I did say the blueprint would be this for the Vulcans today, but then they get it out to their strike players. Dylan Tavita, hands to White. White backs himself here. Should have passed it, but doesn't. Gets tackled here, but they still execute on the back of the same thing again. Finding Vai with his ball playing skills straight to where they need to get to. Pilu to the winger, and a nice try in the corner for the Vulcans. I think that's number 2 and number 3 try here. Here we go again. Out the back, Dylan Tavita finds a nice long ball and hits White on the chest. Could have gone either way though. They get an intercept there, they go the other way at the end. Going into White's second try here, same person again. Dylan Tavita, nice little flick pass back for the inside to Tupou. Nice bounce pass and straight in the hands of White to get his second try. I think he goes in again here. Just an easy, nice little carry here from White. I think Waikato will be disappointed with that one because it was just a little one-off carry. Right foot, scores a try. Tupou here, nice little line support here off Dylan Tavita, who has been enormous for them with his ball playing skill. Nice little try. Tupou uses his skill here, footwork, gets tackled just short of the line, and someone that has been good from the back when he's had his opportunity is Nansen. Look at him go close to the line, hard to stop for him. Pilu down the short side. Here he goes here. Nice little short ball there over the back, but nice little pass. Uses a little right foot step here. Vulcans score another try. And try number 9. Down the outside, the big fella. Look at him go. He has been enormous when he's carried the ball. Hard to stop. Not tackled yet. Sneaks down there. Here he is. Ball in hand again. Finds the half. Those is where you want to do when you make half breaks. Dylan Tavita is back on the field. Uses his skill here and passes the ball to White, who selfishly passes the ball on to Leo Sevi and scores the 9th try for the Vulcans.
Outstanding, Adam. 48 points to 0 the score. Auckland lead Waikato. Don't you dare go anywhere. An entertaining second half is next. Welcome back to Cornwall Park at Auckland. Round 3 of the New Zealand Rugby League Men's Premiership. And 48 points until the halftime score. Auckland lead Waikato at the break. Second half about to get underway. As Waikato will kick off to Auckland this time, right to left as we can see it. And bringing it back again. Auckland once more through Tempest. Harmer Campbell got it onto Filippo, got the pass back to Harmer Campbell, throws the dummy. Hard to put away. Nuggety little dummy half. Now Auckland go to the right, through the hands quickly. Wako Takakala moved it on now, down this right wing touch. Auckland drive themselves up inside the Waikato half and they're still going. Nansen, stepping away Nansen, putting on the footwork. Good connections from Belio and Nansen. Now here's for Harmer Campbell. Here's Filippo. Here's Tavita, the stabbing grubber kick. Auckland are racing and they get the bounce and they get another one. Great start to the second half. He's ran into the changing rooms.
Oh, wow. I think he nearly slipped over as he ran in there too. Now, there's 3 players gone to the dressing room. They're done. They're going to play with less players. 10. Put those 3 there. I'm sure they might be able to get a job done with less players, but this is a great set off the kickoff, down the outside, using their skill. Little pass here to William Pilu. Uses his power, his strength. That should have been tackled there, but he gets into the middle of the park, finds Nansen, who's always supporting with his footwork. Gets down here, just plays the ball. And then Tavita, Filippo to Tavita, who just puts in a casual grubber as well, and the bounce of the ball straight to Tupou, and there he is off to the dressing room. He's done for the day.
Having an early shower. Job is done, so he thinks Tupou. The try, Auckland reach the 50-point mark.
Another kicker, White. They've had everyone's having a go. Bev,
That's not bad either. That's
not a bad strike. Oh,
short.
I was going to say, Bev, you might be next up. They might be calling you for a kick, brother.
52 points to 0, Auckland in control. And if you're an Auckland fan, this is some entertaining rugby league. You'll be very happy with your team as they charge on through. Unless some sort of miracle happens from Waikato, Auckland are going to stay undefeated. Reihana kicks off, Auckland. Here's Tavita. Now Tempest. Harmer Campbell. Now Smith. All there for Auckland again. Harmer Campbell. What's happened? Play the ball again, the call. Harmer Campbell. Filippo. Got the pass away. There it is for Harmer Campbell. This is Smith. Auckland racing back inside the Waikato half. Looking for some support was Smith. He decides to take it in. On the Waikato 40-metre mark. Harmer Campbell. Ioka over the top. This will be interesting. Nansen's racing. Who gets the bounce? Harmer Campbell does. Takes it to ground. 10 metres out. Auckland still on the attack. They must score surely. That'll be an easy one. This time Ioka scores.
Another great try from the Vulcans, showing all their skill. It's there to see and to prove to everyone watching in and tuning in. Nice try again off the points. Ioka just nice little grub over the top. Nansen pushing up, just doesn't get the bounce here. Harmer Campbell does the right thing here, but easily just rolls over, shows and goes. And no one wanted to bother him. Another great try here from the Vulcans, and a lot of energy in their team at the moment. Off the back of points, they go down the other end and score another try, but that's his first try. He's been good today, I think.
Brand new kicker again. This time Tavita will have a crack.
Maybe getting some practice in for later on and these other games to come. just in case. There must be some bragging rights as well, Bevan, is who can be the best kicker. I think, for me, to be honest, Vai has had the tougher kicks. Dylan Tavita's got the easy one for a right footer. No, it isn't. It's not the easy one for the right footer, but these are the ones that are supposed to be gimmies. They call them gimmies, but hey, got nothing to lose here, 56-0.
Oh, that's good. Tavita, he'll be happy with that. 2 points for him. 58 points to 0, Auckland. Question is, can they reach the 100-point mark? At this rate, they're going okay.
Could have scored both sides of the field there. Could have gone back to the left at the post, but Ioka's been really good today. Quality service with the ball. Nice little chip over there at the end, and good push support from Nansen and Hummer Campbell. But man, she's a tough day at the office for the Waikato boys in this heat.
Reihana kicks Auckland. Here's Tempest. A little bit awkward. He'll bring it back. Auckland now, Harmer Campbell, Tupou, here's Filippo. Harmer Campbell again. Tupou, 2 tries today for Auckland. In fact, Smith, my mistake, Auckland. Now Harmer Campbell on the charge. Voko Takakala up to the halfway. He's had a powerful game. The big forward now, Harmer Campbell. Here's Nansen getting involved from fullback, injecting himself. Always a danger with his footwork. Now Harmer Campbell, Tavita puts bombs away. And now real pressure here on Waikato to field that. Good work at the back.
What a take from the Waikato player there at the back. After a tough kick and a great set from the Vulcans. Here they come now. The Waikato boys going to have to work themselves off the try line here up against a tough Vulcans team who are just hungry to get in their face and cause a mistake here.
Now Waikato deep inside their own half. A rare chance with the ball. Here's Tauli. Soti plays dummy half. Stepping away Waikato. Here it is for Matthew. Now Soti, Raihi, puts boot to ball. The back rower, Auckland will bring it back again. Leo Sevi. Takes it in Rangi. On the tackle then on Nansen at dummy half. Ioka trying to drive his way up. It's Fingota. Ioka, Nansen, penalty Auckland.
You can't afford to give any inch or penalties or meters away against this Vulcans team, especially this Waikato team that are under the pump. It's 58-0. Everything, I thought they did really well in their attacking set. Got a nice little kick down to the Auckland half, but let themselves off with a silly little foot grab, I think it was in the end. And now the Vulcans are just taking their time to get this ball. I'd be doing the same thing too. Make him go and get it. You guys work a little bit harder to get the ball, but here they go now, the Vulcans in an attacking position. Giving these big fellas a rest, don't know about that either.
Auckland, get it out now, Ioka, charging it up for Auckland this time. Famitau, now Harmer Campbell on the charge, Vako Takakala. Inside the attacking zone again, Harmer Campbell, Ioka. Now they go wide quickly again, Tupou flings it left, and a try coming up for Leo Sevi in the corner, another one for him.
Damn, I'm watching Vai throw these long balls, and I think about my time playing in the game of rugby league, and if I chucked anything like that, would have got told off and just said, just carry the ball strong. You're a front row, not a ball playing. But look at this skill here from the front row. Cuts out Dylan Tavita, who's running a block shape at the back, and Tupou, who just hits the winger who finds Leo Sevi, who's been good at finishing tries today, but some of the passing and the skills from not only the front rows, but the edge players, their halves, have been on the money today. And Leo Sevi is the recipient of try number 2 for today. How good?
30 minutes to play. Auckland are into the 60s now. Points differential also will be a key for Auckland in case they do lose a game or two. Points differential will be awfully important considering only the top 2 teams go into the final, there are no semi-finals, there are no playoffs. And here's your man, Adam Vai back with the kicking duties.
He just threw a 20-metre cutout pass. Now he's back with the kicking duties. Don't let me down for our front rowers out there.
Yeah, good.
How good.
No, missed it. Must have
I don't know what
drifted past the upright.
Sorry, I didn't know what happened there, but I thought he got that over. Unfortunately, our man let us down. Now carry the ball. Now carry the ball strong, please.
Look at this kick. I thought it went over, so did Adam. I think everyone thought it went over, and for some reason that didn't.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
So, a little bit speechless there. Anyway, maybe it's because we wanted Vai to kick it so bad. Auckland, a little bit awkward and an unnecessary mistake, but not a bad kick from Waikato to put them under pressure.
Yeah, a couple of times they've had their kickoff, and the Vulcans team haven't managed, or they have looked awkward at catching those balls. And I think it was Tavita who caught that ball and put Filippo under a bit of pressure on that pass. And sometimes front rowers, they just want the ball in front of their hands. They don't want you to be tricky, and unfortunately there is a knock on, but gives another opportunity for Waikato if he wants to go short here.
Waikato will bring it back. Sullivan, desperate to get some sort of points on the board. This is Reihana. Waikato with a rare attacking opportunity inside the Auckland 20. Here's Soti. Moala back it towards the traffic. Pumping the legs. Always making good meters. Soti. Now Rangi. Short ball for Dennis. Dennis running hard. Getting closer to the line, Waikato. Can they get a try? Soti. Raihi. Ball on the inside, there it is for Flood. Waikato driven back. Now Soti. Going right again, now Rangi. Ball's gone backwards, Reihana under a bit of pressure. Waikato have gone back a fair bit. Soti. Raihi. Now drops in the stabbing grabber. Auckland will have it, and taking it to ground will be Peliu.
A little bit all over the shop there. The Waikato team are trying to attack the line, can't execute a nice simple pass, getting it to the right people. And then having that kick and just putting in a grubber. But here they go now, Auckland, putting the pressure back on that Waikato team now after that disruptive set that they had.
Here's Vako Takakala, up the middle. Makes a good 10 metres or so. Now Harmer Campbell will have a go from dummy half. Then got the pass out. There it is for Tavita. Quick hands from Filippo. Now it is here for Tupou going wide again. Leo Sevi on the left wing. Auckland getting close to that attacking zone again of Waikato. Slow play, the ball coming up here for Auckland. Here's Harmer Campbell down the short side. Tupou gets it on. And a try for White. Try number 4 for him today.
Didn't see much space down there short side, but Hammer Campbell with a little bit of deception. Looks out to the right. Obviously knew he was always going to go down the short side, and look at him go here. Slow, play the ball like you said, Bevan. He looks there, gives it, there's no space to work down there. Tupou does a great job of holding up the defender And White is a recipient of number 4 for the day. How good, look at this, 4 tries. I think that's nearly my total of my career in rugby league. He's smashing it, how good. Vulcans, too strong, too good down that short side.
Auckland moved to 66 points. Still 25 minutes to go in this contest. Auckland charging away at the moment. Of course, they have Otago and Counties Manukau up next to Auckland. Really, they probably only need to win one of those games to qualify for the final, but they'll be looking to go undefeated this year. Of course, last year's victors of the Premiership. They truly are masters of their own destiny, and they're going well at the moment. There's Vaivai's kick. Is it better? Yeah, no. 66 points to 0. Auckland in front.
I know what it is, Bevan. I've figured it out.
Yeah.
It's the post. They're not high enough. The outside posts are not high enough. They're too short, so when it does go over, it doesn't look like it's going. It looks like it's going over, but because it may be in line where the post should be,
they say it's not.
They show it's not. So I think if they get taller poles, I think there might be an opportunity there that they can. He may be able to get more points. It could be sitting somewhere else by now of the scoreline.
Yeah, it's definitely not Vaivai's fault at all. So Waikato, kick off again. They still go long. Auckland will bring it back again. Here it is for Filippo. Auckland looking to crack the 70-point mark. Driving it up for Auckland this time, Famiitao. Campbell taking it to ground. Nansen will play dummy half. Now Vaivai. Harmer Campbell has it there, then got the pass on to Vako Takakala, then got the pass on again, Auckland. This is Peliu. Now, Harmer Campbell, Auckland, not wanting to die with the play yet. He decides to take it in. Vako Takakala will play dummy half. Ioka, Vaivai, going across. Now putting on the goosey is Tupou and busting up the field, got the pass away to Tavita. The stabbing grabber kick, it sits up for Leo Sevi, and he gets another try. Auckland on fire.
I'll tell you what, Bevan, these Auckland Vulcans boys are having a bit of fun with their doing. Dylan Tavita here. Vaivai is ball playing out of this world. Tupou is taking on some meters and creating space and opportunities here. And that's just a casual little grubber there from Dylan Tavita, who done that previously as well for one of the tries for the Vulcans. And Leo Sevi is the recipient again of another great try. Great support play. Number 3 for Jarvis today. How good for the Vulcans. They are hitting the 70 mark. Wowee.
22 minutes to play. The question is, can they reach the century mark?
I'm starting to look at the players' quads now, not the actual kicking in the ball. Like, these guys that are kicking ball are very big. I think he missed that too.
Yeah, he did.
As I was saying, I'm starting to look at how big these quads are. I just watched Vaivai kicked earlier, and I was like, wow, he hasn't missed a day of leg day in a long time. But there he is again with this nice ball play here. Tupou cruising down there with his footwork, and Dylan Tavita, who's been phenomenal with some of his plays and his ball playing ability and also his grubber kicks. Leo Sevi scores another great try, number 3 for the day.
Auckland 70 points to 0, 20 minutes to play. Waikato are taking their time now. It's been a tough old day at the office for the men south of here. As Reihana, a shorter kick-off this time. I thought it was about time they started thinking about a different sort of kick-off and they regained the ball. So a good result for Waikato as they go on the attack. Karena now gets it on. Quick hands from Waikato and driving themselves up. Kennedy. Sorti plays dummy half. Raihi coming across, drawing in the defence. They got the pass on again. Taiulu. Penalty Waikato.
Oh, offside. Be nice to see them get over here, Bevan, for a try if they can find themselves an opportunity.
Waikato never giving up. Here's Gudgeon. Now Sorti hits the short side. Waikato. Reihana spreading it again. Now stepping away is Karena. Here's Sorti. Told to play the ball again. Sorti. Reihana. Rangi. Got the pass on again. Kennedy. Wrapped up by Auckland. Driven back slightly. Sorti hits the left-hand side. Raihi drawing in the defence. Drops in the kick. Deflections. Auckland should have it. And what's happened here? A slight mistake from Auckland by the looks.
Here, knock on here from the Vulcans player. But great movement. I think this is the most I've seen the Waikato team move the ball around here today. He's been their player for when it comes to ball playing again. Casually kick. He can do long kicks. He can do short kicks. But there's the knock on there from the Vulcans player. Another chance for the Waikato team to see what they can do. I really like Rangi when he's got the ball in his hand. I'd love to see him go to the line a little bit further with his ball playing. I think he's great, got a great pass on him, but he's playing a little bit early, allowing the Vulcans team just to shift off. But here they go now.
Here's Reihana taking on the Auckland defence, taken to ground, nowhere to go. Left and right options though for Sorti. Waikato still looking for their first try. Can they cross over? Charging it further forward for Waikato this time is Jones. Sorti. Now they come across. Here it is for Kennedy once more. Sorti got the offload. Big defence on him. Now Waikato going towards the right-hand side. Reihana wide pass. Karena nowhere to go. Driven back and ragdoll to the ground.
Knock on there, I think, Bevan. That's great defence from the Vulcans team. And the problem with some of the passing from the Waikato team is it's too long, allowing the teams like White to get up there and land on it as he catches the pass. They need to try and play nice and straight through them first and then shorten up their passes and have a little bit of movement. And like I said earlier, I think Langi's gone into the 9 position, or he did play in the 9 position, but he was playing through the middle of the park, and he's got a nice little pass both left to right, but needs to take himself to the line a little bit more and create more opportunities by bringing that line right up and engaging the line to make sure that he can play his ball playing ability, because he's a great player. He's got some great skills and a team that's been on the back foot most of the game, that's for sure.
Now Auckland returning the ball through Whametau. Now here it is for Vako Takakala, the hard-working forward. He's been busy all day up the middle of the ruck, always making metres. Now stepping away is Ioka. Here it is for Peliu. 30 metres away from the Waikato line. Auckland again. Fingota plays dummy half. Ioka. Now Veve straightening up as Tavita. Got the offload away to the wrong bloke, and Waikato will have possession. Wounded, injured bodies everywhere by the looks of things. A lot of tired bodies out there, Adam.
Yeah, a lot of tired bodies for the Waikato team and the Auckland team. So although they've had all the ball in attack, they have to do a lot of movements and a lot of moving as well. Vai has had his hand and fingerprint over a lot of the shift plays and a lot of his skills. So is Tavita. Nice little offload there. If the timing was just right for Tupou, he runs straight through there into another gaping hole. But Vai has been dominant I think he's played a lot of football. He played New South Wales Cup last year, so he knows how to get himself around the field. He understands what he needs to do as a middle player as well, and his ball playing ability on the field is second to none with what he's been able to create with his long passes and his short passing. So again, Waikato under a bit of pressure now, and here comes the Vulcan straight at him, straight off the scrum.
Auckland go back on the attack. Here it is for Ioka. Collins Kamuhemu in from the bench now at dummy half, making some good metres once more, just 5 metres short of the Waikato line now, Auckland. Vako Takakala will play dummy half. Flings it out for Ioka. Now Veve. Stopped in his tracks. Waikato desperate to hold out Auckland here. Auckland looking for another try. To the left they go to Vita, looking to muscle over himself. Short. Collins Kamuhemu will play dummy half slowly. Here it comes. He has a dab, he wants a try, and he gets one.
Another try for the Vulcans team, who have been dominant in their performance for 65 minutes of the game. Still a fair bit of time to go, and you spoke about it earlier. Are they going to hit the 100 mark? I don't know. I hope not, for the Waikato's sake. They have turned up, but this is just a simple dummy go yourself from the try line there from the Vulcans boys. And as a player, when you're defending around the line, you're first and foremost, eyes should be on the 9 first and then moving after that. But he caught the attention by throwing a dummy out there. They all looked out to the right and scores a try right next to the liners where he was staying in. Dylan Tavita. We've got another kicker. They're just rotating who wants to kick a ball at the moment. Whoever's not tired or has a little bit more power in their legs. These ones, they haven't been able to get these ones over. These close ones.
No, that's right. A great opportunity here for Tavita to just nail it too and give confidence back into his kicking abilities. His side's kicking abilities as well. No, yes, no. Goodness gracious.
Oh, I tell you what, it's been those ones there. I reckon they just leave the kicking and just score tries at the minute. Like, it doesn't really matter if you go up in 6 or 4 at the moment. It does not really going to change. But hey, maybe they're going for, like you said earlier, Bevers, they're for and against, or their points for. Just keep clocking those numbers up.
Yes, indeed. Well, if they've got some of their kicks over today, they would be close to getting to that 100-point mark. 12 minutes to play, 74 points to nil. An entertaining game of rugby for Auckland and Auckland fans. They are looking good in this Premiership, as that's found the touchline from the kickoff.
Yeah, I think some of these teams, especially I guess like Waikato and a Bay of Plenty, who come into this competition, which is a tough competition, don't get me wrong. There's some of these players playing the tough competition, Auckland, the Fox competition, and they're well skilled and well drilled in some of these tough games. But I think these teams that are coming in have to try and play a different style of football, just to try and change things a little bit to help them, whether you go for short kickoffs, whether you try and kick it out like they have done there, like just try things a little bit different to just your standard take the ball and carry it up the middle of this Vulcans team. They are a big pack. If you keep just taking one out carries, you'll be in for a long day, like we've seen today. But some of these last little efforts from the Waikato team, the short kickoff, the kickoff that went to the sideline, those things can be the difference for some of these teams that come into this tough competition here and come against some of the best players in Auckland. I think he just chucked the ball in underneath the last man's feet, I think.
It's better from Waikato this time. Soti Raihi coming across. Now it is for Sullivan. Open space here for Waikato. To the left wing they go. Taitoko taking it to ground. Waikato on the attack. Soti. Now Taulu, big defence on him. Heavy contact, hard to put away. Now Soti hitting the shots on, having a go himself. Short, 1 metre out Waikato. Can they crack this Auckland defence? Raihi coming across. Now Rangi. Keep going right. This time, Waikato through Gudgeon. He takes it to ground. 10 minutes to play. Can Waikato crack this Auckland defence? Now Grace, ball on the inside, Waikato. Winding up. Bit of energy from the away team. Here it is now for Grace, a stabbing grubber kick from him. Auckland field it and survive once more.
Well, they tried their hardest, Waikato, there to try and get themselves over the line, but the Vulcans keep turning up for each other. Here they go now, Nansen just working so hard, and you know, you got to give credit to the Waikato team. They haven't given up. Although the scoreline says 74-0, they have tried their hardest to try and get themselves in this game, but the better team has just outplayed them, has more skill than them, as in what they've done on this field today. So they're not going to stop this Waikato team. They'll play for the 80.
Famiito plays the ball now to Vita down the left-hand side, throws the dummy. Got the offload away, it's there for Tempest. Waikato have pounced on the scraps, and they'll get the scrum with Waikato. To Vita putting his hand up and saying, sorry, my fault.
Yeah, some of those moments, although you're playing up against a Waikato team and you've got 74 points on them, you come into these bigger games as they come into the back end here. Watch the video, good, does all his work here, does his job, but was there an opportunity to offload the ball? I don't think so. When you come up against someone like a Counties team, who have got some quality players over there as well, you want to be clinical all the way through for the 80. Those little habits can you can create bad habits, and those things won't be able to take those away when you come against a quality side.
Big defence from Wakao Takakala. Waikato number 3, Matthew. Now, Raihi throws the dummy. Wrapped up. He's tried his very best today to crack this Auckland defence. Now Soti got the offload. Auckland have come through and stolen it. Now they have possession. Here it is for Paliu. Can Auckland crack the 80-point mark? Here's Filippo. Straightening up. Auckland trying to run some holes as well. Now Collins Kamuhemu got it on again. Auckland, Suli driving it up further forward. Who hasn't got a try yet? Collins Kamuhemu again. Winding up as Vakao Takakala. He's already got a try today. Now ball on the inside for Filippo. Short. Very short. Auckland. Still on the attack. Wide it goes. Here's Veve going wide again. Lemo Sevi. No, this is good skill being shown from Auckland. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you what, that pass again from Veve, he's doing everything today, kicking goals, throwing long balls, and that long ball was bigger than a lot of the passes he threw today. But you got to give credit to the Waikato team. They've turned up and tried to work hard for each other, and here they go. They earned themselves a penalty. This Waikato team, they're not going to give up. Although the scoreline is 74-0, they had turned up in that last play. That long ball gave them a chance to get underneath it. They got stuck into the winger there, Leo Sevi, and stopped them from getting the offload away with great skill from the Vulcans team. Here goes the Waikato team, giving themselves another chance. There's a little bit of wind down there, didn't really get too much on that kick as well.
As the afternoon's progressed, the wind has picked up. But beautiful day here at Tamaki Makaurau. T-shirt weather out in the sun. Summer is getting closer. Here it is for Karena. Taking it up. Now Soti. Waikato trying their best to get some sort of points on the board this afternoon. 6 minutes to play. Can they do it? Soti. Now Rangi. Raihi. Ball on the inside again. Waikato trying to bust their way through. Raihi gets the offload and will have to take it to ground. Now they go again, Rangi. Steps away, got the pass away to Soti. This is good work. Now Penny Gastro got it on. Here's Taitoko. Real chance here for Waikato. A stabbing grubber kick from them, and Auckland fielded. Opportunity gone big in again. Auckland saved the day. through Suli. And now they'll return it once more.
Waikato put a lot of the energy into that set there to get themselves an opportunity. Thought it might have just been a pass rather than a kick, but a front row getting back there to stop that try. Suli, how good when you see guys that size moving back on side to get that ball. And here it is here. I think that's Tempest. Earns his team a penalty. He's been good since he's come off the bench as well today.
Yorker finds a touchline on the halfway. Into the final 5 minutes of this match. Doesn't look like Auckland will crack the century. They could crack 80 though.
Not in a hurry at all. I think one of the kids might have put on their tee at the back there. No, we'll grab another ball. Here they go.
Right, so Auckland, Vakau here's Filippo. He's been good off the bench today, showing some good impact. Now Auckland, here's Veve, short ball knocked on by Auckland. Waikato will have possession. Here it is for Dennis. Flicked it out the back door, now it's there for Karena. He's tried his best today for Waikato. Now Grace moves it on. Auckland, even in front by 74 points, they're not giving Waikato an inch. And they want to refuse them a try today. They want to refuse them points today. Here's Soti. Now Rangi takes on the line. 40 metres away from the Auckland line again. Here's Raihi. He drops in the kick. Waikato chasing Tai Toko. He's looking for a bounce here. Auckland will get the bounce and they'll take it to ground. Safe again, Auckland down Nansen. Armour Campbell takes it in. Auckland looking to wind up this game here. Piliu. Now Collins Kamuhemu moves it on for Tempest. Into the final 3 minutes now, Auckland. Can they crack the 80-point mark? Here's Vakau Takakala again, drawing in the defence now. White straightening up. Can he get a fifth try today? Still going. Through the pass. And what's that? Is that a penalty? Yes, it is for Auckland. So Nansen. To take the tap when ready. Here's Nansen, here's Tempest. Winding up. Again, Auckland. Collins Kamuhemu. Can they crack the 80? 2.5 to play. Here it is for Filippo. Can he score a try? Collins Kamuhemu hitting the short side. Vakau Takakala, ball on the inside again. Auckland getting close. There's White, short. Collins Kamuhemu, now Veve. Bringing it out now, Inoka going wide again. Auckland looking dangerous here. Drawing in the defence, try in the corner, yes. Auckland score, do they? Fingota dots down, and the referee awards it.
Great try there from the Vulcans winger, Fingota. Look at the space. Again, Veve offers ball playing ability. Nice little pass here to Pilu, uses him, squares him up one-on-one, one-on-one opportunity. Look at the foot. Great work from the touchy there. He saw where his foot was, but it's a nice try. Great finish from winger Pilu Fingota. That's a winger's try for sure, diving in the corner, making sure you get to put it down in the corner. So another great try there from the Vulcans. Takes him to 78. Big kick here from our man with the biggest quads in the game, Veve.
Well, wouldn't it be fitting if his conversion in the corner is nailed and they crack the 80-point mark. He's taken that ball all the way back to the 30-metre line and on the sideline as well. Oh, not bad. How about that, Adam?
How good was that? He knew what he was doing in that conversion too. The wind's obviously pushing it across and gets a nice kick here. Look at this last try here. Pilu Fingota one-on-one with his winger, stays in. Look at how close that is. And scores a nice winger's try in the corner with the one hand put down. How good.
Into the final moments of this game, 80 points to 0, Auckland. 1 point a minute this game. An entertaining game of rugby league if you're an Auckland fan. Waikato have put in a decent effort. Referee says no more, and that is full time here at Caldwell Park at Auckland. Auckland have given Waikato an old-fashioned hiding, 80 points to 0. Well, Adam, a dominant display by Auckland today.
Definitely was. The Vulcans straight out of the gates. What's that? 16 tries to 0 against a Waikato team that tried their best up against a quality Vulcans team that worked really hard to get them into this position. 80 points to 0. How strong of a performance that was for the Vulcans boys, and they've surely made a statement in this competition when it comes. When you look at the team above them, who have played 3 games, counties Manukau, it's going to be a great way to finish off this competition when those two meet. I think they're the standout teams.
Yes, indeed. Dominant display from Auckland as we have a look at the second half highlights. There are a heap load of them, Adam. And it was just another dominant display from them, wasn't it?
Yeah, another dominant display here. Nansen using his footwork around the middle of the park. I think Tupou is the recipient of this one. His second try for the day. Nice casual kick here from Dylan Tavita, and he scores an easy try. And yes, I thought he was off for a shower, but no, he comes back out and finishes the game off. Again, they come down the short side here. Nice little chip over the top. Hioka, Nansen pushing in support, but a simple just a pick up here from Damiab. Shows the ball and just strolls over the try and scores. Strolls over the line and scores a try. This one, Leo Sevi going for his second try. Good pass here, executed well from the Vulcans team, and Tupou is finishes off with a great pass to Leo Sevi, and they sneak down the short side here. White with his 4th try for the day. Nothing happening here. He sneaks down the short side and gets his 4th try for the day again. Spoke about it, Vai, the man with the biggest quads in the game that never skips leg day. Leo Sevi, another great try there. That's his 3rd one for the day. A nice little grubber. Dylan Tavita. Collins, this is one from the book of don't score those tries if you're the coach. Right to the line, and they finish off with a nice little pass here. One-on-one, beats his winger. And a nice try in the corner to finish off the game for the winger, the Vulcans. 80 points to 0. How good.
Huge win for Auckland, and they go now 3-0, undefeated so far. They have Otago and Counties Manukau still to come. Alrighty, let's go sideline.
We're here with Auckland Vulcans, Patrika Vai, 80-0, too strong. How was that?
No, it was good. Good to bounce back. We didn't really have a good game last week, not to our standards, to be honest. So we needed to get this back. Yeah, I think we did it.
There were some outstanding individual performances, four try hauls, flick passes, breakaways. Were you aiming to put on a show?
No, we just, the chemistry is going well. We're a pretty tight unit. So, it's just showing on the field, so we just got to keep going with it.
And yourself, prop with the best hands in the comp?
Just trying to save the body and not got into any contacts here, but too old these days to have 20 tackles or stuff like that, so you let the other boys hit the contact.
Who's watching? Any shout-outs?
Just the circus crew over there. Just tell them to stop heckling me when I'm taking my kicks.
Oh, well, my little tough fight. Good job today.
Sorry, appreciate it.
Thoughts of the Auckland camp? A happy camp indeed. As I say, undefeated 3 wins, 0 losses. Those are the matches to come next weekend. Otago taking on Auckland at midday on Saturday next week. Alrighty, let's go down to the sideline again.
Sorry, I have no. You got to tap me. No comms. Right now, we're here with Waikato's Mahingarangi. It was a tough game. How's the team?
Oh, good. I mean, yeah, tough game. After that, it's just about getting the boys up, keeping the boys' heads up, and we got another week to go and another couple games. So it's just about building from here and getting better week by week.
You got counties next week. It'll be another tough game. What are you going to take from this game?
Just I think they all play this the same brand. They're relentless through the middle, and just about keeping our boys tight and being ready for that. Because in the Waikato it's a bit more expansive, and we got a bit more smaller players, but it's just about being ready for that type of game.
What was the chat out there?
It was good. It was just about keeping the boys honest and keeping our heads up. It got away early in the first half, so it was just about being honest with each other and making it personal, even though the scoreline was a bit high on their end.
Yeah, well, a lot of heart. Hope you bounce back next week. All the best.
Cheers, thank you.
Well-spoken captain out of the Waikato camp. That's Waikato's game next week, 2 p.m. live on Saturday. Waikato taking on Counties Manukau. That'll be another big tester for them. Let's have a look at the results of the weekend. Wins for Counties Manukau, Bay of Plenty, a big win for Auckland today in the men's, and in the women's, Akarana, Wellington, and the Auckland Vulcans all got victories in the women's. A entertaining weekend of rugby league as we have a look now at the points table. There's the men's, Counties Manukau undefeated along with Auckland at the very top. Otago knocking on the door, so too Akarana. And then Bay of Plenty and Waikato make up the 6. So 80 points to nil, the full-time score. Auckland far too good for Waikato. Thank you very much for your company this afternoon as we say cheers from Auckland.